Ciao a tutti, sono alexanderdario, bentrovati su GENSHIN IMPACT. Allora ragazzi, nello scorso video, dopo che vi ho salutati, me ne stavo andando verso Catherine quando è partita una sequenza che ha fatto iniziare il Festival di Florvento. Quindi vediamolo assieme ragazzi, perché non me lo aspettavo, sono stato colto completamente di sorpresa.
Hey there, Catherine!
Ok, stavo andando via ragazzi ed è partito un evento, non me lo aspettavo. A questo punto ce lo guardiamo assieme questo dialogo e poi ci salutiamo di nuovo.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance.
Ma quindi ho frainteso, il Festival del Florvento non è di Sumeru? È di Mondstadt? Vabbè, giustamente Florvento, c'era il vento nel nome, avrei dovuto pensarci prima ragazzi.
Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Ew, gross. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last two glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
Mamma mia che esempio, Paimon.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you.
Oh,
There's something I need your help with.
ok, eccola Sucrose.
Whoa! Sucrose? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year.
Ok.
My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love. Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway? They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
Ok, quindi hanno usato il gioco della bottiglia per scegliere Sucrose.
I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Una fiala vuota?
Is that a test tube? Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy. Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research? Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Come un fior dolce extra dolce?
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Non commenterò questa scelta di traduzione, ragazzi. Andiamo avanti.
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy. Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
Più che un soffio, un alito di pollo.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something? No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience, is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
Non preoccuparti, ci penso io.
Really? You have a plan?
Beh, l'esperienza non mi manca.
Well, if she's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet vidam? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure. Be right back.
Ok.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Collei, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt?
Ah, ok ragazzi, io avevo frainteso, pensavo fosse un festival di Sumeru perché avevo visto che c'era Collei, ma quindi è Collei che è venuta a Mondstadt e non viceversa Sucrose che è andata a Sumeru. Ho frainteso completamente la cosa, va bene, buono a sapersi.
Let's go say hi!
Va bene, quindi andiamo a salutare la nostra Collei a questo punto, ragazzi. Ecco che si avvia alla quest del Festival del Florvento e andiamo a parlare con la nostra Collei. Prima però di andare a parlare con Collei, c'era un'altra cosa che volevo fare assieme a voi, perché avendo fatto salire di livello un po' di personaggi e avendo fatto un po' di Battle Pass, ho raccimolato 10 di questi cosi per fare i wish, quindi volevo fare 10 tiri nel banner standard e vedere se troviamo qualcosa di interessante. Vediamo un po' come va. Ok, c'è qualcosa di 4 stelle. Oh, una Lisa. Va bene, così potenziamo anche la sua costellazione. Ottimo. Oltre a questo, in realtà, siccome è già iniziato da un po' il mese di marzo, abbiamo a disposizione anche lo scambio di polvere stellare e quindi vorrei approfittarne per recuperare 5 di questi destini intrecciati, in modo così da andare a fare altri 10 tiri nel banner di Deia. Ok, vediamo un po' come va anche in questo caso. Ok, non ci sarà Deia, però altri 10 tiri mi fanno avvicinare di nuovo al Piti. Oh, un'altra Collei. Visto che stiamo per andare a parlare proprio con lei, ottimo. Tra l'altro non vorrei sbagliare, ma Collei credo di averla quasi completa come costellazione. Vediamo un attimo, giusto per... sì, con questa completiamo Collei. È il mio primo personaggio C6. Incredibile, ragazzi. Considerando che praticamente non l'ho mai usata se non in rarissime occasioni e non ho particolarmente apprezzato il suo utilizzo in quei casi. Però vabbè, visto che adesso ci sei, potrebbe essere la volta buona che scoprirò un pochino meglio come funziona. Ma detto questo, andiamo a parlarle subito. Vediamo un po' come prosegue la quest.
Collei! Hey!
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of
utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing. And what does these things refer to? Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Il fiore di un altro mondo l'abbiamo già visto l'altra volta perché l'ha fatto sbocciare Albedo. Però le altre 3 cose sinceramente non mi fanno venire in mente niente al momento. Vediamo come si sviluppa la cosa, ragazzi. Inizio a essere piuttosto curioso. Oh, intanto torna Sucrose.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors. Collei, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Collei. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest. Hello.
Hi.
Due timidone così non riusciranno un granché a parlarsi.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
Infatti.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real?
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Perché no?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
Sucrose, sei tu la più innocente di tutti. Non hai idea di che brutte persone ci possano essere in giro.
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings? Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering.
Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions?
È carino che riusciamo a sentire i pensieri di Collei. Credo, tra l'altro, che sia l'unico personaggio di cui riusciamo a sentire i pensieri. Almeno mi pare così a memoria che sia capitato solo con lei in precedenza. Con Collei è brutto da dire, ma va bene. In sua presenza, insomma. Quindi interessante questa cosa.
We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Vorresti andare a prendere la lanterna della massima gioia?
Well, yes. I mean, if possible.
Then, what would you wish for, Collei?
I'd wish for a better personality.
Uh-huh.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already. That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Collei!
Amber. Del resto sono amiche le due.
I know that voice.
Eccola che arriva.
Collei! Whew. You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber, have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? Mm-hmm. A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Buon per te.
Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Collei for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber.
È più interessata a scoprire la profezia?
I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city
Ah,
gate
no.
in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Ha dei compagni di viaggio? Ci saranno altri personaggi di Sumeru, quindi?
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Collei for now? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
You all right there, Collei? You look kinda disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope? I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Ok, quindi andiamo alla porta della città e vediamo un po' chi deve arrivare. Ok, eccoci qua. Oh, Tainari e anche Sino. Kino, insomma, lui.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra?
Beh, è sparito l'audio. Ok, intanto ci presentano Sino e ci presentano Tainari. Ok.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
Avevo visto delle vignette umoristiche in cui veniva rappresentato Sino come un diciamo un comico un po' particolare che ama fare giochi di parole stupidi. Ok, quindi è proprio così, non era solo in quelle vignette. È interessante.
Tainari, Sino, over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Collei's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Collei, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Ok, Saino quindi. L'ha detto lui, va bene. Dovrò cercare di ricordarmelo per le prossime volte.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Collei company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Collei is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Caspita che rimpatriata, ragazzi.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
Ok, quindi facciamo le dovute presentazioni.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Collei's was traveling musician. Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Albedo sta già facendo I conti.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the 3 of you to look at this.
Vitto e alloggio. Alloggi, una delle altre proprietà del signor Goth, proprietario, reception della Gilda degli Avventurieri, piano di riserva da confermare. Cibo, primo giorno pasti di gruppo, dal secondo giorno in poi ognuno sarà libero di scegliere liberamente tra i vari ristoranti e taverne della città. Gli alloggi avranno a disposizione un angolo cottura. Attività all'aperto. Dato che i nostri ospiti sono interessati ai luoghi di interesse turistico, io, Sucrose, Timaeus e alcuni dei cavalieri di Favonius faremo loro da accompagnatori, suddividendoli in gruppi se necessario. modalità di acquisizione dei souvenir, diversi metodi di raccolta, tra cui vento glorioso, ambiente esterno, creazione tramite alchimia e lavorazione manuale, osservazioni scientifiche, enfasi sulla botanica e affari ufficiali non necessari al momento. Cioè, in questo, mentre noi chiacchieravamo, Albedo ha tirato giù un programma per la visita dei nostri amici di Sumeru, ma pensa a te.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Infatti, multitasking notevole.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
Beh, questa risposta è proprio cattiva, non sei inclusa in questo itinerario, però facciamo così. Cosa ne pensate voi tre?
Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically a guest in Mondstadt too, you know.
Ah vabbè, se l'è presa comunque, Paimon.
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents. I can help too.
And Paimon will take her to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Ottima idea.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Ok. Quindi abbiamo un nuovo compito da portare a casa. Dobbiamo andare al Good Hunter e ordinare da mangiare. Quindi andiamoci subito, ragazzi. Eccoci qua. Parliamo quindi con Sara e vediamo un po' che cosa ordiniamo.
Hey Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Ah, ok, semplicemente dei salumi.
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else?
Con quella faccia me lo dici, Paimon. Se proprio dobbiamo, prendiamo anche un pollo ai fiordolci.
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom.
Ah, grazie.
No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
Chissà dove lo mette.
All right, just a moment.
Ecco, se l'è già mangiato.
If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Wind Bloom Festival every day.
Ok, quindi abbiamo già recuperato i viveri. Il tagliere di salumi è già nostro. E a questo punto, beh, dobbiamo andare all'accampamento, che immagino sia fuori città, ma vediamo intanto dove si trova. Ah, ok, è qua sulla spiaggia. Ok ragazzi, vedo già che c'è una tenda di Sumeru montata laggiù. Qui abbiamo il nostro solito pescatore. E qui ci sono i nostri amici che si sono già sistemati molto bene, devo dire. Guardate che roba. Ok, vediamo un po'.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Non siamo in ritardo, vero? Dopotutto è l'alba.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Collei put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Sta insistendo a far finta di essere uno degli avventurieri.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Ok, quindi Si cucina, ragazzi. Anzi, no, già si è mangiato a quanto pare.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Collei? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Mamma mia, che battuta infelice. Infatti nessuno ha reagito bene, tutti con lo sguardo impietrito.
No? Not funny?
No, non fa ridere. O meglio, fa ridere la loro reazione alla tua battuta, ma non la tua battuta.
Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground.
Non devi spiegare,
Ground
però.
nuts make you fall to the ground.
Nessuno vuole interromperlo.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Ah, beh, meno male.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
Direi che... Vabbè, lasciamo stare.
Hey! Not you two! I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
Non fa ridere.
It's not?
No.
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom, as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Collei to get out and meet some new people.
Collei, Lily.
Mannaggia. No, non spiegare anche questa, ti prego.
Collei's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Collei Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also Collei flower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow it doesn't sound as nice.
Cauliflower, che in inglese, per chi magari tra di voi non conosce appunto l'inglese, cauliflower è il cavolfiore. Mannaggia. Infatti la reazione è
Moving
pietrificata.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Collei on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Collei's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Eh?
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Certo.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori Festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Collei.
You most certainly did not. Collei's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story.
Oh,
Oops.
here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Sì.
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Oh.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Oh.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
Oh, sta andando a fuoco la cena?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Ok ragazzi, va bene, a questo punto, visto che è già un bel po' che sto registrando e questa conversazione si è protratta per tantissimo tempo, non me l'aspettavo così lunga, direi che ci interrompiamo qui e la prossima volta andiamo a dare una mano a Sucrose con la cena che sta bruciando. Quindi alla prossima, ciao ciao!